Robots executing perfect choreography to K-pop. Traditional Korean artistry lights up the screens. You might think we're in Seoul, but no. This is Las Vegas, and this is the world's most influential tech stage, CES 2026. These K-pop dancing robots, they're from Hyundai Motor Group's Boston Dynamics. The Korean treasures digital art, Samsung Electronics. The biggest players in global tech are no longer just showing off the future, they're showing off their roots. Most importantly, as companies from the same country show they're prepared to disrupt the tech scene, adding fuel to the heated tech race to start off 2026. For CES 2026, South Korea ranked third for the number of participating companies, with around 1,000 of them here. But it wasn't just the quantity, it was also quality. From sweeping innovation awards across the board to eye-catching exhibitions. Let me take you there. To understand CES 2026, you have to understand the single hottest phrase in the tech industry right now: physical AI. For years, artificial intelligence has lived behind our screens with software like ChatGPT that we interact with digitally. But putting that brain into a body, that was always the end game. NVIDIA set the tone early with their autonomous vehicle software announcement, but the fiercest competition for physical AI wasn't in silicon, it was in steel. And Hyundai Motor Group decided to, this year, disrupt expectations regarding the business models of conventional automakers with a focus on industrial robots.
Robots equipped with physical AI. Robots that perceive the world like we do and work responsibly for us and with us. This is technology that is built for humanity. Technology that supports us, extends our capabilities, makes our work safer, and in some cases more meaningful.
Meet Atlas. For the first time ever, the public saw the fully electric Atlas in the flesh. Developed by Hyundai's Boston Dynamics, its movement is startlingly fluid. Hyundai's philosophy is distinct. Robots should surpass the limits of human biology. Atlas doesn't just mimic us, it exceeds us, with limbs that rotate 360 degrees and a range of motion impossible for flesh and bone. Hyundai plans to deploy these units into its auto plants by 2028, targeting 30,000 units a year. Your next car, whether it's a Hyundai or not, might just be built by the hands of Atlas. Then there is Mobed, the Best of Innovation Award winner. With its eccentric wheel mechanism, it keeps its payload perfectly stable even on complex, uneven terrain. The intelligence required to identify obstacles and adjust its center of gravity in real time is next level. But physical AI isn't just about walking, it's about precision. Doosan Robotics Scan and Go is the epitome of this evolution. Developed with Maple Advanced Robotics, this system swept awards in both AI and robotics, defining physical AI. It's not stationary. It moves autonomously, scanning complex surfaces like aircraft fuselages to identify areas that need repair. It sees, it thinks, and then it acts.
What we're accomplishing with our physical AI is we're giving the ability for the robots to see, think, and act. So the robot is able to see with our 3D vision, so just like a person would. It's able to take a decision based on the meaningful robot movement with our physical AI that's embedded into the system, and finally do the work.
While I was there, I saw the lighter side of automation. This robot is designed for logistics, sorting parcels and organizing chaotic storage systems. I'm going to put in Arirang. Now, this robot finds the block with the correct letters and completes the word. Those are the industrial robots, machines that change how we build. But what about the machines that change how we live? Meet Cloyd.
Hello everyone, I'm Cloyd.
If you were at the Las Vegas Convention Center, you couldn't miss it. Its presence disrupted entry to LG's prime spot at the Central Hall with impenetrable crowds. It's the third day of CES and Chloe is still gathering this much crowd like this. LG's vision is the zero labor home. Imagine a robot that cooks your breakfast while you sleep and tells a vacuum to start its shift. It even folds laundry. It's methodical, perhaps a bit slow, but it is autonomous and certainly provides a glimpse of our future at home.
I think it's very impressive. The demo, of course, was a bit limited, but I think it's great to see that a brand as large as LG is already working in this space for the human robots and is working to take over human tasks that would normally be very repetitive.
All of this is powered by LG's connectivity with Cloyd. But when we talk about connected living, we have to talk about the giant, Samsung Electronics. Their presence was so massive that they left the main convention center entirely. They took over the Wynn Las Vegas, turning a massive conference hall into a museum of AI. On Sunday, 2 days before the official opening, thousands of members of the media packed the auditorium for the Samsung keynote. Its declaration was simple: AI is no longer a feature, it is the fabric of daily life.
No company can do what we do. We partner with industry leaders, innovating together to create the best AI experiences and deliver strong user benefits.
From kitchen to the bedroom, the ecosystem is seamless. The centerpiece, the Galaxy Z Trifold, voted the best product of CES 2026. It connects your phone, your wearable, and your home into a single care companion network. It monitors your health, manages your chores, and anticipates your needs. Now, while the conglomerates dominate the headlines, physical AI requires a complex web of technology to function. And that brings us to the hidden champions. Meet SOS Lab. The name stands for Smart Optical Sensors Lab, and their technology is the eyes of the operation. So far, Mobet has it.
자율주행차뿐만 아니라 로봇에 들어가는 전방의 장애물을 감지하고 손으로 내가 잡을 때 아니면 이걸 피할 때 이럴 때 필요한 게 라이다 센서라고 보시면 돼요. 기존에 이제 카메라를 넘어서는 3차원 공간 데이터를 실제로 캡처하는 이런 저는 이제 피지컬 AI 시대의 새로운 곡괭이가 저희 라이다라고 생각하고 있습니다.
For this company, standing here in the center of CES was an overnight success. It was years-long journey.
2016년에 참관, 2017년부터 전시를 했었고 2017년 유레카팍에 그다음 2018년에 아마 저기 그 화장실 앞에 저희가 했었거든요. 그래서 이제 거의 10년 차 돼 가는데 그런 면에서 이렇게 정말 그 현대차가 보이는 두산 로보틱스가 보이는 이 한복판에서 전시할 수 있고 그래서 이렇게 인터뷰도 할 수 있게 돼서 너무 영광이고 감회가 새롭습니다.
And that is the essence of CES. It is about growth. It is about disrupting the established order and proving that South Korean innovation isn't just participating in the future, it is building it. But at CES 2026, Korean companies didn't just disrupt the pecking order, they disrupted the definition of which industries belong at a tech show. Take this massive vessel. If you're Korean, you know exactly what this is. If not, you still stop to look.
This thing's insane. It's massive. It's probably one of the biggest booths out here, and I don't really know what it does. It's impressive. It's obviously some sort of massive ship. I'm not sure if there's something on the inside.
This is the turtle ship, or Kobuksun, the world's first ironclad warship historically recreated for the digital age by Kepco. Now, KEPCO is South Korea's state-run utility provider. So if you might ask, what is a power company doing at the world's biggest consumer electronics fair? The answer lies in the infrastructure behind AI. With the explosion of data centers and our heavy reliance on the cloud, sustainable, efficient power is no longer just a utility issue, it is a tech survival issue. KEPCO proved they belong here, taking home 5 innovation awards. And that turtle ship, it serves as a symbol. Just as Admiral Lee Sun-shin disrupted naval warfare centuries ago with iron innovation, KEPCO is here to show that even the oldest, heaviest industries can pivot to high-tech solutions.
500년 전에 목선이었다면 지금의 미래의 거북선은 어떤 모습일까라고 저희가 한번 생각해 봤어요. 그래서 지금 있는 그대로의 용두와 가지고 있는 도깨비를 그대로 살려놓고 나머지 외관들은 전기의 어떤 분위기가 나는 형태이면서 모든 탑재 부분들은 다 AI가 기술들을 접목을 시켰습니다.
While KEPCO disrupts in its industry, there is another sector where South Korea is frankly in a league of its own. K-beauty, but we aren't talking about face masks and lotions anymore. This is where beauty meets the circuit board. The beauty tech category was only officially established at CES last year, and Korean companies are already dominating. Meet Kolmar Korea. They're an original design manufacturer or ODM giant, the silent manufacturer behind many of the global beauty brands you know. But this year they stepped into the spotlight, winning 5 awards, including the coveted Best of Innovation for Beauty Tech.
상처가 있으신 분들의 그 마음을 좀 이해하면서 어떻게 하면 저것들을 좀 할 수 있을까? 저희 와이프도 좀 상처가 있어서 이런 것들을 진행했을 때 계속해서 치료할 수 있는 방법이 없을까 해서 시작했던 것들이 좋은 결과가 나왔던 것 같습니다.
Their winning entry is the suction beauty device. It is the world's first one-stop solution that analyzes, treats, and covers skin wounds in a single 10-minute session. Now, disrupting the beauty industry isn't just about makeup, it's about maintenance. And for many men, the biggest concern isn't wrinkles, it's hair loss. While I like to keep things simple, the technology here is compelling enough to make anyone curious. This might look like a COVID test, but it's actually to check if you have any microbiome on your scalp. The result? I'm content. The oiliness is something I'll need to manage.
지성주 피분들에게 관련된 추천 인그레디언트를 추천하고 있고요. 티트리나 징크, 클레이, 멘톨이 포함된 샴푸를 사용하실 것을 저희가 추천드리고 있습니다.
Another major player disrupting this space is APR, the company behind Medicube. They first appeared at CES 3 years ago with a modest booth. Today, they have taken over the Venetian Expo with a massive footprint. With over 80% of their sales now coming from overseas, they're aggressive in their global expansion, using lasers and electric stimulation to boost collagen, and electricity devices like these have become their flagship export.
저희 뷰티 디바이스도 좀 저희가 R&D부터 제조, 생산 또 인증까지 거치는 자체적인 밸류체인을 내재화를 하고 있어서 그게 조금 더 CES에서 경쟁력 있게 선보일 수 있는 포인트가 아닌가 생각하고 있습니다.
The demand is real. While I was at the booth, I met buyers from all over the world, including from Brazil, looking to import this tech.
It's really, really something that people are looking for. PDRN, salmon, stem cells, even the spicules. This is something that people are talking more and more. So, and we do have some the K-drama fans over there. So that this is a direct link, right, between the culture, the consumer habits, and how people are seeing in Brazil.
While companies like APR handle outer beauty, another Korean giant is redefining inner beauty and relaxation. And here's the biggest disruption of all, Saragen. You might know them for massage beds. They have disrupted their own identity, transforming into a medical monitoring platform for the home. Taking home a staggering 12 innovation awards, they're building what they call the AI Wellness Home. Their new home therapy booth brings a full sauna experience into your house. most importantly, protecting you from any disruption to your piece.
If you want to watch Netflix, go to your meetings, go on YouTube, or do anything normally your smart device would be able to do, you can do so all in this one device.
So you do a Zoom call in a sauna?
Yes, but if you're sweating, just tell them you're not nervous, but you're just enjoying yourself.
Whether it is power grids, skincare, or medical monitoring, Korean companies are proving that no industry is safe from disruption. By now, you have probably lost track of all the awards I've mentioned, so let's check the scoreboard. First, the biggest honor, the Best of Innovation Awards. As of January 12th, 43 of these trophies were handed out globally. South Korean companies and one university took 17 of them. That's nearly 40% of the world's top honors, leading every other nation on Earth. But if you look at the broader innovation awards, the domination is even more stark. Out of 451 total awards, South Korean companies claimed 240. That is more than half. But here's the best part. Of those 240 winners, 181 weren't giant conglomerates. They were small and medium enterprises, startups, or universities. These are the true disruptors. And to find them, you have to go underground. While the big players like Hyundai and LG dominate the massive halls of the Las Vegas Convention Center, the real revolution is happening here. The first floor of the Venetian Expo. This is Eureka Park. It is an exclusive ground. Only companies less than 5 years old are allowed to exhibit here. Which is why that parking garage reference is perfect. This is a room where disruption isn't just a buzzword, it's a requirement for survival. Walking through these aisles, you realize that many of these startups couldn't be here on their own. That is why you see so many booths sponsored by institutions and regional governments. This is the map of the Eureka Park, and from it you can get the sense of the large presence of Korean startups here. All this section in the center, and this section here, and even in the corner, this whole section, you can see are taken up by Korean institutions. Including the Global Pavilion upstairs, a record 470 companies are here under the banner of K Innovators Show Up, backed by 38 different government institutions. They're all rocking the Korea sign. Leading this charge is Kotra, the Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency. For them, this isn't just a trade show. It's an audition for the global stage.
저희한테는 굉장히 중요한 전시회고 저희가 그 코트 한국관을 구성해서 나가는 전시회 중에서 제일 신경을 많이 쓰고 참가 기업들도 관심이 제일 많고 그 다음에 어떻게 지원하느냐에 따라서 성과도 잘 나올 수 있는 그런 전시회라서 지속적으로 참가를 하고 있고요.
For a startup, just getting to Vegas is hard. Meeting investors is even harder. That is why Kotra built this platform right here in the center of the Korea exhibition. Entrepreneurs are thrown into the deep end. They're pitching their hearts out directly to buyers from industry titans like Walmart and Intel. In a moment like this, you need technology, but you also need confidence.
Alpaca X is growing fast and customers love it and they are paying actually. And we have powerful customers and partners like this.
While Eureka Park is for the fresh faces, success means you eventually graduate. You moved upstairs to the Venetian Hall where the global pavilions are located. And scanning the booths, one growth story stood out immediately. Eon High Tech. Here's the fun part. ArirangNews actually met them last year when they were preparing for a different show, MWC in Barcelona. Back then, they were hopeful. Today, that same technology just won a CES Innovation Award.
사실은 저희 아버님께서 비슷한 병균을 알고 계셔가지고 그런 게 좀 도움이 될 기술을 만들어 보자라는 취지에서 시작을 했습니다. 물론 저희 아버님은 혜택을 못 받고 입주하셨지만 저희는 이제 그 이후에 그런 환자들한테 좀 도움을 줄 수 있는 디바이스를 만들어 보자는 취지였습니다.
Now all this, of course, didn't go unnoticed by the global audience and especially the CES organizers. Brian Kaminsky is the Senior Director of Innovation and Trends, a futurist for the Consumer Technology Association.
It's truly innovation is an international perspective, and CES, as always, was quite international, but Korean innovation showed up, and that was clear in the presence of Hyundai, LG, Samsung, but as I said, Komar Korea, Persona AI, Saragem, other companies of all sizes really showcase that Korean innovation is on the cutting edge and is pushing forward the entire technology sector.
For these companies, disruption means different things. Sometimes it means challenging the big boys. Sometimes it means taking a standard medical image and making it move. But one thing is clear. A country of 50 million people is producing technology that shapes the lives of the 8.2 billion people sharing this planet, and CES provides a platform on a global stage to make this more visible. CES will return next year, and the global race for tech supremacy will continue. And in the meantime, as we look ahead, the hope is that Korean firms, both big and small, maintain this incredible momentum, galloping forward with the same unbridled energy that defines this year of the Red Horse.